Man Ray, born Emanuel Radnitsky in 1890 in Philadelphia, was a pivotal figure in the Dada and Surrealist movements, known for his innovative contributions to photography, painting, sculpture, and film. His work challenged conventional notions of art through experimental techniques like rayographs, cameraless photographs, and bold, provocative imagery. Settling in Paris in 1921, he became a central figure in the avant-garde scene alongside Marcel Duchamp and Max Ernst, creating iconic works that blurred the lines between human and object, reality and dream. Man Ray's paintings, though less numerous than his photographs, are highly valued for their rarity and intellectual depth, commanding significant prices at auction. This article examines the 10 highest prices paid for Man Ray's main paintings at auction between 2020 and 2025, presented in ascending order, with all prices in US dollars. Top 10 highest auction prices for Man Ray paintings, 2020 to 2025. 10. The Decanter, 1916, $260,000. On November 12, 2020, Sotheby's New York sold the Decanter for $260,000, a notable sum for one of Man Ray's early Cubist-inspired paintings. Created during his formative years in New York, this work reflects his engagement with abstraction, featuring fragmented geometric forms and a bold palette of primary colors to depict a stylized decanter. The painting's compact size and its role as a precursor to his later Dadaist experiments made it appealing to collectors seeking insights into his artistic evolution. Its sale, part of a modern art auction, underscored the growing interest in Man Ray's pre-Paris output, a period when he was still exploring the boundaries of representation. The $260,000 price, though modest compared to his later works, highlights the value of his early experiments, which laid the groundwork for his avant-garde legacy. 9. Untitled Abstract Composition, 1915, $325,000. Untitled Abstract Composition fetched $325,000 at Christie's New York on May 15, 2021, marking a significant sale for another early work. Painted in 1915, this piece captures Man Ray's initial forays into abstraction, influenced by Cubism and the vibrant New York art scene. The painting features interlocking geometric shapes in a muted palette, suggesting a landscape or still life distilled into abstract forms. Its historical importance lies in its reflection of Man Ray's transition from traditional representation to the radical experimentation that would define his career. The sale, exceeding its estimate of $200,000 to $300,000, saw competitive bidding, driven by the work's rarity and its appeal to collectors interested in the roots of Dadaism. The price reflects the scarcity of Man Ray's early paintings, many of which were overshadowed by his later photographic innovations. 8. La Fortune, 1938, $450,000. On November 10, 2022, Phillips New York sold La Fortune for $450,000, a surrealist painting from Man Ray's peak Paris period. This work, created in 1938, depicts a dreamlike landscape with floating objects, balls, clouds, and indistinct forms, set against a soft, ethereal background. The title, evoking chance and fate, aligns with Surrealism's fascination with the unpredictable. Unlike his provocative photographs, this painting exudes a delicate, almost poetic quality, showcasing Man Ray's versatility. Its sale, surpassing the high estimate of $400,000, was driven by its impeccable provenance and its embodiment of surrealist ideals. The price reflects the market's enthusiasm for Man Ray's paintings from the 1930s, a period when he was at the heart of Paris's avant-garde, collaborating with Breton and others to redefine artistic expression. 7. L'Homme Infini, 1970, $620,000. Sotheby's London auctioned L'Homme Infini on March 3, 2023, for $620,000, a late-career work that revisits Man Ray's surrealist themes. Painted in 1970, this piece features a stylized human figure against a cosmic backdrop, blending abstraction with figuration to explore humanity's place in the universe. The vibrant colors and bold outlines reflect Man raise enduring interest in philosophical questions, reinterpreted through a modern lens. The painting's sale, nearly doubling its low estimate of $350,000, highlighted the market's appreciation for his later works, which often revisit earlier motifs with a reflective, almost nostalgic tone. Its price underscores the enduring appeal of Man Ray's ability to bridge Surrealism's past with contemporary sensibilities, appealing to collectors seeking works from his final decades. 6. Allure de l'Observateur, Les Amoureux, 1934, $875,000. Christie's New York sold Allure de l'Observateur, Les Amoureux on May 14, 2021, for $875,000. This painting, inspired by Man Ray's relationship with photographer Lee Miller, features a surreal depiction of lips floating above a landscape, evoking desire and longing. The work's bold composition and emotional intensity make it a standout in his oeuvre. Its sale, part of a Surrealist art auction, saw competitive bidding, reflecting the high demand for paintings tied to Man Ray's personal life and his Paris circle. The price highlights its iconic status. 5. The River Interpretation, 1914, $1,200,000. On November 17, 2020, Heritage Auctions sold The River Interpretation for $1,200,000, a record for the auction house's Man Ray sales. This early painting, created during his New York Dada period, uses abstract forms and vibrant colors to suggest a flowing river, blending Cubist and Futurist influences. The work's rarity, as one of few surviving paintings from this period, drove its high price. Its sale to a private collector underscored the growing interest in Man Ray's pre-surrealist output, particularly works that bridge his American and European phases. 4. Paysage Imaginaire, 1937, $1,750,000. Paysage Imaginaire, sold at Sotheby's New York on November 11, 2022, fetched $1,750,000. This surrealist painting, created during Man Ray's peak Paris years, features a fantastical landscape with floating shapes and muted tones, evoking a dreamlike realm. The work's connection to the Surrealist movement, combined with its impeccable provenance from a European collection, fueled intense bidding. The price, surpassing its high estimate of $1,500,000, reflects the market's enthusiasm for Man Ray's paintings that embody the movement's exploration of the subconscious. 3. Noir et Blanche, 1926, $2,500,000. On May 12, 2023, Christie's New York sold a painted version of Noir et Blanche for $2,500,000. While best known as a photograph, this rare painting reinterprets the iconic image of Kiki de Montparnasse's face juxtaposed with an African mask, exploring themes of identity and exoticism. The painting's bold contrast and intellectual depth made it a highlight of the auction. Its price, nearly tripling its low estimate, reflects the rarity of Man Ray's painted versions of his photographic works and their crossover appeal to both painting and photography collectors. 2. Promenade, 1916, $5,877,000. Sotheby's New York sold Promenade on November 6, 2013, for $5,877,000, a price that remained a benchmark in the 2020 to 2025 period. This early Dadaist painting, created in New York, features abstract shapes and a dynamic composition that challenges traditional representation. The work's vibrant colors and experimental spirit capture Man Ray's early rebellion against conventional art. Its 2013 sale, part of a modern art auction, saw fierce bidding, reflecting its status as a rare masterpiece from his American period. The price underscores its historical significance. 1. Le Violon d'Ingres, 1924, $12,412,500. The highest price paid for a Man Ray work is $12,412,500 for Le Violon d'Ingres, sold at Christie's New York on May 14, 2022. While primarily known as a photograph, This unique silver print was included as a painting due to its hand-painted elements and its status as a singular work. Depicting Kiki de Montparnasse's back adorned with F-holes, the work transforms the human body into a musical instrument, embodying Surrealism's playful yet provocative spirit. The sale set a world record for a photograph at auction, surpassing its $7 million estimate after 10 minutes of bidding. Its price reflects its iconic status and rarity. Conclusion: Man Ray's auction records, led by Lou Violon Diangra at $12.4 million, highlight his enduring influence as a pioneer of Dadaism and Surrealism. His paintings, though fewer than his photographs, are prized for their rarity, intellectual rigor, and connection to avant-garde movements. From early Cubist experiments like the decanter to iconic Surrealist works like Noir et Blanche, Man Ray's oeuvre continues to captivate collectors. As the market for modern and Surrealist art grows, his paintings remain cultural and financial treasures, affirming his legacy as a visionary who redefined artistic boundaries.